Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for my favorite video of the month, my monthly favorites and fails countdown. It's coming at you right now. If you've never seen one of my favorites and fails videos, they're super, super fun. What we do is we start with the worst product I tried this month and we count down all the way up to the best product I tried this month. So let's jump right into it with number 10. Okay, this product was sent to me in PR. So the next time someone comes after me and says, you only say nice things about things you get in PR, I will remind them of this moment. This I heard really good things about. This is the June Jacobs Papaya Purifying Enzyme Mask. When I got my PR box from June Jacobs, I remember in, I think it was Instagram stories, I got some private messages, people saying, oh my gosh, the enzyme mask is awesome. This stuff burned my face. I'm gonna insert a picture right here of my poor red face. It didn't hurt very much. I guess maybe it hurt a little bit while it was on, but when I took it off, I realized how red my face was and it continued to feel burning. I went to bed not too long after that. I washed it off, and in the morning my face was fine, but still, I don't know. I left it on for the required amount. I mean, it says leave it on for 3 to 10 minutes. Maybe I just left it on too long. I think I left it on closer to the 10 minutes. So maybe I just need to try it again. But yeah, I'm a little scared to try it again, even if I just do it for the 3 minutes. It kind of freaks me out. So if you have experience with the June Jacobs Papaya Purifying Enzyme Mask, how long do you leave it on for? Because I think I might have left it on too long and I'm really, really scared to try it again. But just because I've never had a reaction to a face mask like that before in my entire life, that is why this is at number 10, even though part of it might be my fault. Number 9 is a product that I got in my Ipsy bag, and it is a deluxe sample of the City Color Contour Palette. I remember trying this, I think, on Periscope, getting ready to film What's Up in Makeup. We do that every Friday, like Friday afternoon. I get ready on the app Periscope. It's a Twitter app. If you don't know anything about it, it's a live stream app that I get ready on, and there's usually like 30 of us over there. It's a nice little small group, and we have a lot of fun. But anyway, I was using this, and I used the deepest shade to contour, and it went on super dark. I used like a real dense flat brush, almost like a NARS Ita brush, but it's not the NARS Ita brush. And I was blending it out and it was like gone when I blended it out. I was like, what is going on? It went from being like super opaque and dark to like ghosted, completely gone. So what I ended up doing in order to get this shade to work was to just put it on with a less dense brush and just not need to blend it out, you know, just to slowly build it up rather than starting with dark. But it was just kind of a pain in the tush, you know. It's not that it's a bad product, it's just not a good product. The other thing about it is that the lasting power was terrible. Absolutely terrible. The bronze shade I probably won't ever use because I don't really use shades that are this warm, and the white shade I probably won't use either because I don't really like white highlights except for maybe a little bit in my inner corner, and I don't think I would ever reach for this, so I think I'm going to pass this on to a friend of mine, and I think this is going to leave my life because it just didn't work for me. The next one was another disappointing one, and I just talked about this in my BoxyCharm unboxing video because I was so disappointed I had to include it in 2 videos. This is the Tarte TARDIS mascara, and this was the thing. This is what really made me mad, is I remembered that I really liked this mascara, and I was going on and on and on about it in my December BoxyCharm video. Oh, I love it, I'm so excited to get the Tarte mascara. No. It just fell flat, and like I said in the BoxyCharm video, it just didn't, it didn't give me anything better than an average $6 mascara from the drugstore. And this thing's expensive, so I expect more from a high-end product, and this one's gonna be a no for me. Next up is one, it's taken me a long time to break up with this one. This one I had high hopes for, I really wanted to love it, but my last experience with this product made me just go, I think that this is gonna have to go back to the store. I can't with this anymore. It's the Fenty Beauty eyeshadow palette, the Galaxy palette. Okay, before you go ham on me, I tried multiple shades with this. I tried it with 2 different kinds of glitter glue. I tried it with just regular primer, a couple of different types of primer. And the look after about 6 hours of wearing this is a disaster. What ends up happening is I end up with glitter on my face, doesn't matter which glitter glue I use, the NYX and the Too Faced. I end up with glitter down on my face. And then also the actual shadows are like migrating and squishing in weird ways. So like, let's say I put, you know, this shade all over my lid. okay? In a few hours, it's only like halfway down my lid, and it's just completely disappeared from closer up to my crease. What? What are you doing? Like, it's got a complete mind of its own. I don't know, like, who possessed this palette, but maybe Rihanna needs to check her factory and make sure that they're not possessing the palettes with evil spirits or something that are just wreaking havoc on my eyelids and doing whatever they want to do. It's just, I can't get it to stay the look that I made for more than a few hours before things just start migrating everywhere. So this is definitely a no, and especially at this price point, I just can't with this. I just can't, and it makes me sad because I really had high hopes for this. I love shimmery eyeshadows, I love colors, I love glitters, I love all of that, but the formula just was a big no for me, and I'm hoping that if she comes out with something again in the future, she tweaks the formula a little bit, because I would definitely be willing to give it another shot. The other thing is that the fingerprint thing is just, it's not cute. It's not a good look. The fingerprints are not a good look. It looks dirty. Now we're starting to get into things that I just think are just kind of okay. This is the Sugar Palette by Face Candy. This was sent to me by Shop Hush. I did do a full Shop Hush review on the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette dupes that they sell there that are by Bad Habit. This is a different brand called Face Candy, and this is supposed to be a dupe for the Too Faced Peach Palette, the Sweet Peach Palette. Now there's multiple peach palettes. This is the original Sweet Peach palette. I have to say I do really like the original Sweet Peach palette. I like the shades. I do enjoy it. It's not my favorite palette of all time, but I do really like it. This one here, the shades muddy together so bad on me. Like I can't get the colors to look unique, especially in this like half. You know, I think there's a little bit better if I mix in these greens, but for the most part, it all ends up mushing into just one very bland look. The only people I think that would enjoy this would be people that like very toned down, calm looks, may enjoy creating a little bit of variation on their lids with this, but I definitely don't think it's even worth the inexpensive price for this. I don't enjoy using it. I'm gonna pass this one on as well. I'm just, no, this is gonna be a no for me, unfortunately. This one is kind of a half yes, half no, because if this product was $50, $45, $50, I would be so happy. But the price point on this is so stinking ridiculous that that's the only reason why I'm on the fence with this one. And some of you are gonna be mad at me, I know, but I gotta speak from my heart. Okay, this is the Pat McGrath Mothership palette. I got this at the VIB Rouge sale, and I will tell you, some of these shades over here, like these four over here, I am absolutely in love with because they are so unique to my collection. It's actually unique to my collection. It's something different. These two shades especially, I am loving. Actually, no, these two shades right here are money. They're so good because they've got like this duochrome shift that I don't have anywhere else in my collection. These two shades as well are absolutely beautiful. The satins over here and the mattes are also really good. I just can't believe I paid $125 for this thing. I think I'm just still like hurt in my soul that I did that. I didn't spend that much because I did have the discount. What I spent on it, like $100 or something after you take off the 20% off. Yeah, like $100 or something, but still, I don't think that eyeshadow should ever cost $100, ever. It's pressed powders. I mean, the packaging is really nice. It's very, like, it feels luxe. I mean, at least she gave us some really luxe packaging. I mean, the mirror is beautiful, but it's just, I just think that it's just too expensive. But that's why it's in the middle of the countdown, because the quality is really good. The price point's just ridiculous, in my opinion. So, it's good. But is it worth the price? For me, no. Am I happy to have it though? Yeah. Am I gonna return it? No, I'm not returning it. I'm keeping it. As you may know if you've been around for a while, I like to try skincare lines all together as a brand for a long period of time and before I give my full review. Now, because these products were just kind of okay for me, I'm not going to do a complete video. I'm just fitting them into my favorites, and I did want to tell you about them because there's one particular product. If you're going to get something from this line, I would definitely recommend one product. This is the brand Nudu. This was sent to me for review, not sponsored. They have a gel cleanser they sent me. They also sent me an eye cream. and a moisturizer, and then a toner. I did look at the ingredients for this, and the ingredients look very good. I did not see any magical results. I was coming off of the Best Damn Beauty skincare, which was my favorite products of 2017. So I don't know if I'm just like, that stuff was so good that this stuff is just good. Like, I went from so good to good, and that's why I'm kind of like, they're fine, you know? But I mean, okay, let me tell you about the thing that I really liked. I really liked the toner a lot. If you're looking for a good toner, I would definitely recommend this one. I brought the box over so that I could tell you some of the ingredients. We've got water, glycerin, oat kernel extract, which I don't know a whole lot about. Next is cocoa caprylate, which is another thing I don't know a lot about. But then we have manuka honey, which is a really good skincare ingredient. And then the aloe vera extract, which is also something I love to see in skincare. Some other really interesting ingredients. There's also some witch hazel in here. And I just found this to be a very pleasant toner. It's got a very nice scent to it. It's like a very light citrusy kind of scent, but it's not so strong that it like gives you a headache. But it's a very nice, pleasant, like wake up kind of scent is what it reminds me of. It's very nice, a little bit orangey if I had to pick. I'm gonna use these all the way up. These are mostly gone. I'm gonna finish using them. But if I were gonna purchase something from the line, it would definitely be the toner. I don't think I would purchase anything else. For number 3 this month, I've actually had this for quite a while, but I haven't mentioned it to you, I don't think, in a video before. This is the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. They sent me a bunch of products, and I was thinking about doing like a whole Benefit brow video because I have so many brow products, and now at this point I've tried them for such a long period of time. I have a really strong viewpoint on all of the Benefit brow products that I've tried. I think there's only like one that I haven't tried, and that's like the really skinny pencil. But this I really like. I really like the brush on it. It's like a flat brush. I don't know if you can see that, but it's got the bristles on this side, and then it's flat in the middle. Like it's like a paddle, but with like mascara bristles on either side. And what I really love about this that I like so much better than the Anastasia one, if we were comparing, is number 1, it doesn't have a strong alcohol scent, and number 2, it doesn't make my brows crunchy, yet it holds them in place. So that, oh my gosh, it's like ideal. It's an absolutely ideal brow gel for me for holding my eyebrows in place. I've never had a problem with my brows moving later on in the day. My biggest problem is I just have to remember to use it because I always forget to use a brow gel. But when I use this, I am so happy. So this is definitely a recommend. Speaking of brows, oh my gosh, found a new brow pomade. Really excited about this. This is the Krisanna Ann Cosmetics new brow pomade. Krisanna Ann is a friend of the channel. She sends me stuff for PR when she comes out with new products all the time. This is the one that I feel like she is just knocked out of the park. It reminds me a lot of the Anastasia Dip Brow, but it is much less expensive. If you like Instagram brows, this is the product for you. If you like those really opaque, sharp brows. Now, if you don't like Instagram brows, but you still like a lot of pigment, you can easily spoolie this product out. The other thing I really like about this is that it stays put. It doesn't end up traveling. Where I've tried some brow gels that by the end of the day, I've got like brown like coming down here, and I just look really sad because I've got way too much brow product on and it's like traveled all the way down. But this does not do that. It sets very nicely, but it is very intense. So keep that in mind. If you don't like more thick brow products, you don't want to get this, but I personally really love it. And finally, at number 1, big shocker for me. I didn't expect this to ever make it to number 1, but I'm actually really liking this, and I have to go with my heart, and I have to tell you my number 1 product for this month is the Too Faced Chocolate Gold Palette. I've really been loving this. When I swatched this, I wasn't that impressed. It didn't seem to be as metallic as I wanted it to be. I did a live stream. I actually ended up privating that live stream because I feel like it didn't give accurate information to what I ended up thinking once I tried the products that I showed in that video. So that video you can't find on my channel anymore. I don't like to keep things like that up. Even though I was very clear in the video, it was a first impression. I don't want anybody to think that that is the way that it applied on the eyes. This stuff applies on the eyes really well, and I'm just I'm loving it. Every shade I've used in here, I've enjoyed using. It makes me happy. I don't know about you, but like when I use an eyeshadow palette, it either brings me joy or it doesn't. And this is a palette that brings me joy. And part of it might be the chocolate scent, because I like chocolate and I love the chocolate scents, but I feel like this, I have to say, is my favorite Too Faced eyeshadow palette right now. I have so many Too Faced eyeshadow palettes, you know, the original one, the Bonbons, the peach, the peanut butter and jelly. I got the Candy Johnson palette that I actually really liked, but I think this one is going to top it for me. The only people I think that would not like this are people that just don't like bold looks, which is not me. I really like the bold, shiny eyelid look. So if that's not you, I don't think you're going to like this. Another thing I want to mention that I really appreciate about this is I really like this little corner of matte here. I think that was really very, very smart of them. I wish they did that more in their palettes. I think that's really cool of them to include this here. I feel like it really balances out the rest of the palette, so you can kind of set down this base here and then just have fun with the rest of the palette, pairing the colors in different ways. I haven't found any combinations within this palette that I don't enjoy, where I'm like, oh, those colors don't go together. They all seem to be going together really, really nicely, and I'm so thankful that I decided to pick this palette up. One thing that I find absolutely hilarious about this that I was gonna mention if I did a full review of it, I asked on Twitter if I should do a full review of this, and pretty much everybody was like, no, I'm over it, is the fact that this looks so much like the Makeup Revolution eyeshadow palettes. Because if you don't know, Makeup Revolution has been kind of duping Too Faced palettes for a long time, and they've got this chocolate bar, I'll put a picture here, the chocolate bar with like the drips down the side. And the fact that Too Faced totally ripped their chocolate bar with the drips down the side, it's almost like a you know, giving a special finger to Makeup Revolution for doing the design like this. Like, we're gonna do your design, but we're gonna make it look 10 times cooler than you ever have, kind of thing. I don't know, I found it a little bit funny. But anyway, point is that I really, really do enjoy this palette, and if you do like shimmery, metallic-y, foily kind of eyeshadows, I definitely recommend checking this out and picking it up. So that is it for my monthly favorites and fails countdown. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed filming it for you. I had a great time this month filming this video for you. If you did enjoy this video and you're not already subscribed, I don't know why. Why aren't you subscribed? What is going on? Just subscribe. It's very easy to do. You just need to click and yeah, you're subscribed now. Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate you. And those of you that have been already subscribed, thank you so much for being here and watching my monthly favorites again this month. I appreciate you. Mad love to you, and I will see you in a video soon. Bye.